Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys is we're going to be diving into discussing the Plum Dunk Low, which I recently made a YouTube short on this. I actually think it was this morning, but we're just going to be discussing the drop date, resale prices, kind of getting into everything else, if it could be a good hold, which I think that kind of depends on the stock numbers, which we do not have yet. We'll have that really closer to drop day. So yeah, that's really everything I need to mention about this sneaker. We'll get into the rest of it. If y'all want more content like this, feel free to check out my Instagrams. Any of that down below. I got some military blues for sale, so just hit me up. I think I got like 9, 9.5, 10, and 11. So yeah, just let me know. Anybody interested there? And if there's anything else that you guys are curious about, you can just hit me up here. I'll have a military blue giveaway coming soon also, so that's another reason you guys should stay tuned here. And yeah, you can subscribe and like for more content like this. I don't know if I already said that. If I did, I'm just going to cut this out. You won't hear it, but that is really everything we need to get into there. I hope you guys will enjoy this video. And, let's just get into discussing the Plum Dunks, because they're not bad. I think it's a good colorway. It's one that I wanted back in 2020, but I couldn't, afford them back then. Now, they're going to be a bit cheaper, so that'll be nice because it's the restock. Let's just kind of dive into it. So, first things first, as you guys can see, it says available at, so it's not going to be dropping via a draw. You're going to want to get there quickly, enter within the first minute or two, really. So 10:01, 10:02. So y'all can see again, time there, drop date, 3/21, $115 retail, no problem with that. And again, the nice suede material that is all throughout these dunks. I feel it kind of has more of an SB feel. This, and it doesn't have, the fat tongue, right? And SBs are built a little bit different, but yeah, you can still see all suede on these dunks, and it's just a really solid colorway. That's one of the main reasons I feel like most people like these, and hence why they used to resell for several $100s, like $300, $400, back at the peak of the dunk hype, really when these dropped, because it was a solid colorway. There wasn't many of them, and everybody wanted dunks, and this one is now returning, and not as many people are really into dunks. A lot more people kind of go into SBs and some other models, collaborations, different brands. Like New Balance had a really big year, so a lot of people have been looking at some stuff with that, some other different collaborations. People have been branching out, you know what I mean? That's what I feel like happened a lot last year, and even at the start of this year, people have been kind of going to different brands and checking out stuff. But a lot of people have also been sticking with Jordan 4s right now. That's definitely another sneaker that is trending. So aside from the drop date, all this stuff right here, and again, actually some information from Nike right here. I actually did not know this, so it's good that I know this. But you guys can see in 2001, they originally did this ugly duckling pack, which was the ceramic Dunk Low, the veneer Dunk Low, and then this colorway. And yeah, now you can see they did them again. I think it was in 2019 and 2020, and now you can see they're all going to be restocking this year in 2024. This is not the only one. We're going to see the veneer one restock. We're going to see the ceramic one. I know that one at least is going to restock ceramic, but I'd like to see the veneer dunks restock, because I'd honestly keep those if I got them for retail. That's another clean colorway. So aside from that, the sole, of course, matching the swoosh, kind of with that, plum colorway. Shocker, but that's really everything I need to mention about some of the drop date and times there. And if you actually, we'll get into the resale in a second, but if you look, there is nothing loaded about, hey, these are going to be dropping at Nike stores too. It's just sneakers at the moment. We might see a couple raffles, but I don't know if these are getting sent to retailers. I've not heard about that. But if they end up producing a ton of pairs, they end up sending them to retailers too, and they end up going for a lot less, that'd be kind of nice, and I might actually end up going and buying some of the bigger sizes, like 11.5, 12, 13, because those are still pricey right now, even with the restock on the way. I mean, look at this. Just check it out. Yeah, you see they're still going for more, because they don't make a lot of these sizes. Like, once you start getting past, really size 11, like especially, you get into 11.5, 12, 12.5, 13, you're just starting to get the sizes where there's not a lot. There really isn't many. So that's what I can mention about this Dunk Low. We do have the restock on the way. And honestly, again, if I was to hold, it'd mainly be the big sizes. Maybe some of the smaller ones too, like 6.5, 7, 7.5. I mean, those are kind of risky. Maybe a 6. Just because, these are popular sizes. For the ladies, you might be able to get a really good local sale for them, right after the drop. Someone takes an L, they might be willing to pay a little bit more for them, just based off experience is what I can say. So, yeah, overall, good sneaker to flip. I definitely think that. I mean, there's tons and tons of sales. I mean, this is a very popular model. So, yeah, you can see already 550 sales this year. But look, with the rumor of the restock on the way ever since January, these have just been, I mean, yeah, the back doors definitely dropped the price. But there's also some people just trying to, clear out pairs they've been holding on to, because they think the price is going to drop further. Which, in some of these sizes, it will. Size 9, 9.5, 10. These are going to, drop a pretty good amount, considering that they're already at 150 and we still have the sneakers drop on the way. I might not even have to worry about, going and grabbing my 9 for retail, right? I might be able to just get it on apps a couple weeks later for that. But, we'll see. I don't think they're going to go under retail. That's definitely not something I have on the prediction list, right? I know some of us, right, like to get a little bit ahead of ourselves, right? Like some of the folks that were saying, I'm not saying this is you guys, by the way, but there were some people out there in my comment section saying, I think the breads are going to go under retail. Probably the same people that would say these would go under retail. No, the answer is no. The breads are not under retail. You can go look. But listen, aside from that, it's a good colorway. It's not a super popular model. Well, incorrect. Dunks are popular, and it's more or less a colorway that was popular. What I'm trying to get at is that this is a restock for a pair that was more popular back then. It still will have some hype now. It still will have some people that want to buy it. Hence, me, I still want to buy it. I couldn't get them back in 2020. I remember that. I'm going to get them now in 2024, because I'm going to have a good chance of getting them closer to retail. The prices are, way less than they were back in 2020 when a lot of shoe prices were just way up there. So that's really what I can leave it at. I'm going to be going for a pair. I do think it's a good model. I don't know why I was saying it isn't a popular model. Like Dunks are definitely one of the most popular models nowadays between SBs and regular lows. There's a lot of people wearing them. Just think about the Pandas last year. Those were still selling out parts of last year. Now they sit obviously, but people still ask for those. So still some people are like, hey, you got a pair of Pandas, maybe for sale, just so I can tell them from my collection. Yeah, classic colorway. That's what I can leave it at. And this is another classic colorway. They've done it in 2001, 2020, and now they're doing it again because people still want them. So that's really what I will leave it at. And thank you to Nike for sharing that info. I don't know why I didn't know that these originally dropped in 2001. For some reason, I thought 2020 was the first time. No. But, yeah, good suede dunk. Can't complain. I'm going to be going for these. And if you already have a pair, that maybe is a little bit beat up, go ahead, grab another. Sell that beater pair, get rid of it right now. You might be able to get a good sale for a little bit. It won't be crazy, but you might be able to get retail for them. And yeah, then you'll be able to go and get another pair right here, hopefully for retail price, if they do a good enough amount. We have to see how many they decide to do. My prediction will probably be around 100,000 pairs, but they could do bust. They could do 20,000. But with some of these recent dunk restocks, like the Brazil dunk, stuff like that, you've seen those were previously hyped, and they did a lot of pairs of those. So I have a good feeling that we'll probably have a decent amount of pairs of these. But we have to see. I cannot say that yet. We have to see if they hit retailers even, because if they're not at retailers right now, there's not any raffles being posted right now, and it's 11 days away from the drop. So that kind of shows me, I don't know how many there is, and I don't think they're sending them out. So that's, going to reduce the chances. If they're just through sneakers, they're going to get botted to death. Bots will control the market. There'll be people with bulk amount of pairs, right? But aside from that, that is what I can mention about the Plum Dunk Low. A great pair. And yeah, if you guys want to check my Instagrams, any of that down below, let me know what you're thinking about this pair. Stay tuned here for my military blue giveaway. And of course, I'm actually selling some military blue. So if anybody, GS pairs, I got 3.5 through 7Y. And also with, what was I going to say? Military men's pairs, I have those also. Some are no box, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, I got 9, 9.5, 10, 11. So just hit me up if you're interested, DM me, and I will get back to you. If I didn't get back to you, just DM me again. I always try and get back to my messages. I do miss some. It happens. Especially yesterday, I was busy. I was watching the full UFC card. Yeah, that went to 1:30, so I definitely missed a couple of DMs. But I got back to them this morning. So staying consistent. And also, if you bet against Poirier, I feel bad for you. You should never do that. But yeah, especially when he's an underdog. Come on, we've been there. But that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to end the screen recording. I'm Tristan. Thank you guys. And I will catch you all in the next video. See you then. Peace.